Alright everybody, welcome to another live stream. I wonder if this is too loud. Turn that down a bit. So today we're going to be going over kind of some ideas that I've had over the past couple of, I guess, months really. Alright everybody. There's the stream audio, cool. Stream audio is working. Alright, so we have this project here. Make sure that that's all good. Yeah, it's still going. We have this project here that I've been working on for quite a while, and what I've done here is kind of interesting, so I thought I would showcase it and see how this goes. So what I did here is basically, I went into Suno, and if you don't know what Suno is, it's basically like this AI thing that takes your, I don't know if it just takes your sound or if it takes any amount of audio that you throw in it, and it turns it into something else. I think it could actually just turn text into a literal 3-minute song, which is pretty cool. So if you didn't know, that's what it does. But what I did was take my, I guess that much of the drop, I guess half of it, maybe 16 bars. And then I threw that in here, and I think I threw a little bit of the intro in there as well, actually. So it's just intro, then the drop, and then it spit out this thing, which is not entirely, let me just play it. So basically, that's not very usable, so I had to do some alchemy here to kind of get it to be, I like the idea. So the problem was that I had basically no ideas on how to continue this track for the longest time, and I ran through probably, I don't know how many different iterations of this drop, but it's way too many. So I basically took that idea and tried to spin it. So it's basically sampling, I don't know, is it I put my sound into the AI thing, and then it converted it into this, which I then sampled into a actual usable thing. So let me play this. So yeah, I turned it into that, which is, the only usable part was the bass line, which I kind of liked a lot, and then there's no sound design. I think it tried to do sound design over here. Yeah. It's not really, you know what I mean? It sounds terrible. So that part's not really usable, but what is usable, I think, is the special effects that they put in here, or the AI. Well, no, I think it was, yeah, this vocal chop thing that I, let me just actually open up the project here real quick. So it was basically all of this intro, right? Let me play that. There used to be drums here. So then basically got to this point, and then I kind of layered in a bunch of stuff. I think there's still a couple of problems with this though, because I think the high end is a little bit too washy. Like it sounds less like chords and more like white noise. I think that's because of the drums that they put, or the AI put in the sample here. So that was kind of hard to get rid of. What I had to do, I think, let me see. Yeah, I ended up having to like do some crazy EQ. Don't worry about that. This is a saturation that I added to kind of bring out the high end a little bit more. Little OTT, more EQing. Yeah. And then I put a soothe on top of everything to kind of further tame the resonances. And then I think that was actually it. Wait. Yeah, that goes straight out to the sidechain, which then goes into the pre-master, which is kind of interesting too, I guess. So it's just cutting the low end of stereo information. Without it, it kind of sounds... I guess it's not that different. Maybe that was a bad example. Let's see. PC's struggling right now. But yeah. So I put that on there. Yeah, that's just for side information. Then I have this EQ, which is really cool, actually. I don't know exactly when I got this, but it's basically like an analog EQ, and it makes everything kind of warmer. So without it... Yeah, PC is not happy right now, but the point is it's more warm, and it just kind of added a little bit of a boost to the low end and a little bit right here. I think the low mids were a little bit under boosted, and then I put a little high end shelf on there too, which might not be helping with the problem of the high end sounding all washy, but that's okay. So yeah, in the sidechain bus though, let's see, what do we have going on here? Just a track spacer doing, I think this is for the... Yeah, that's just for the clap that goes on top of the kick. And then the kick is... Where is that, actually? This is the thing. Oh, here. Yeah, that's a... Just a shaper box. I don't know... Yeah, they're all shaper boxes, actually. I don't think I'm using that, because this is for a different... Well, that's weird. Why are you sidechaining? Oh, it must be sidechaining twice. That's awkward. Well, it kind of sounded good. Hang on a sec. I did not realize that. That's funny though. I didn't use this Pro C, and then we go out to the master. I have another soothe kind of going intense on here as well. Pretty balanced just so I could turn the volume of the entire thing up and down. I think I'm using that. Yeah. So it starts off just a little bit quieter and then it gets louder. And then we go through a Pro L, which just boosts it a little bit. I put it on transparent mode, really short look ahead time, decently fast attack, or slow attack, so I can let some more of those transients through. Quicker release, so everything goes back quickly. And then, where was I? This Crafter. This is probably like my new favorite mastering plugin, honestly. This thing's amazing. So, turn that off. Yeah, it's like not quite there yet, and then if you turn this on, I want to actually try some different modes on here, so I can go between single and multi. I could not really explain to you exactly how this plugin works, but I just know that you can switch between multi-band, single, or dry, right? And you have any in between here. So you can actually adjust, I'm pretty sure this is the loudness of each band. Or maybe it's compression, I have no idea. So I'm just going off of what I've observed. So yeah, that plugin's awesome. So if I put that back on, it's like completely different, right? And then you put this onto like single mode. I actually like that mixture in between dry and, or not dry, single and multi, somewhere in here. I like that. That drive is fine. The offset I like to keep the way it is at 0 knee. I don't want it to be like slowly compressing. I want it to be as quickly as possible. Yeah, and then these splits are kind of just where you would expect them to be, like 5,000. I think that's the max. And then this is the min at, oh, it's 100. What does it sound like at 100? It's actually kind of useful to go up a little bit above the very low sub bass. I think, what's the max for this? Yeah, 1K, that makes sense. Then the min for this is 2K, okay. But yeah, this plugin's great for adding like basically just saturation on top of everything. It really brings out the high end, in my opinion. And let's see, what else is going on here? Just normal monitoring stuff, really. Yeah, this is still really loud. I got this to, I think, -2 at one point, which is ridiculous. I think a regular track is like supposed to be around -6 probably. But yeah, this true peaking, that's fine. This is just regular. Oh, this is down here. And the span, this is what I wanted to see. So I try to keep the low end and the high end kind of at the same range. You don't want one like, well, I don't want one like really loud and the other one really quiet, unless it's a special kind of track where that's kind of the appropriate EQ profile. I think there's a good plugin for this that I probably should have on here. Tonal balance. I think it's this one. No, that's the controller. Tonal balance control. I just want tonal balance. I think they're all tonal balance control. Oh. Okay. Well, there was a plugin that allowed you to just monitor it instead of actually editing it. Maybe it was that one. Hang on. Maybe there's another mode. I click the same thing. Let's go down here. Tonal balance control. Let's do the VST3. Yeah. Here we go. I mean, that's pretty bang on in the middle. I mean, this area could be boosted a little bit. So could that maybe, but I don't want it to be too, because this is where mud is, so I don't really want it to be that loud and apparent. I mean, that's honestly pretty decent, in my opinion. I just don't think that the overall mix is very glued together yet. So that's one thing I definitely need to work on. So as far as continuing this, though, I have no idea. Well, let's see. I still need to finish the drop, right? So so we have this like crazy screechy section. Oh, that's another interesting thing I wanted to talk about real quick. So all these sounds, not that, at the turnaround. Wait, that is the turnaround. Yeah, these sounds. This is like another example of kind of resampling. So this was basically, that was the drop that I made like previously. I don't know how many months ago that was, but this is the, like, just basically the basses that I recorded out without the drums. Is what just for monitoring? I had a couple of things up just now. This probably, maybe, is what you're talking about? I think it actually doesn't do anything. Wait a minute. Does it not? I thought you could adjust it. Oh, I guess you could do that. It's pretty useful. And the sound is gone. Okay. I don't know what just happened. So yeah, you can adjust this a little bit. I actually barely use this plugin, to be honest. I only use it for the, this. But yeah, these plugins are awesome for, yeah, you can definitely do monitoring and you can adjust it like this. Then you just do the, width like that, or the Q, whatever. Resonance, synonyms. You can also do a couple of cool things here too, wow. I don't know why you would do this, but it's an option. And then you have different, oh, what about this? Oh, the EDM profile is very similar to the bass profile. Just kind of expands it a little bit in the low end, which I guess makes sense. And then you go to like, I don't know, hip hop. I feel like they all kind of follow the same, right? Your lows are way up here and your highs are way down here, because obviously you don't want your highs to be like super duper loud, because that's going to be painful. But yeah, it's a pretty good plugin though. In terms of keeping to that, I think it's 6 dB per octave. And then if you follow that curve, it'll kind of give you a balanced mix. My goal was to, okay, the project just crashed. Let's do that again. This is going to take forever. This project's massive. Which is why I loaded it beforehand, but FL Studio had other plans. Which one was it? This one. I hope I saved it, actually. This is from the 14th. Today's like 5 days later. Uh-oh. Well, in the meantime, I guess I could show you this project again, and then kind of do one of the things I like to do when I run out of ideas and just stretch this out. So this is another cool idea you might want to try. So you keep it on resample mode, because if you put it on auto, it's going to repitch everything and sound kind of bad. So keep it on resample mode so it pitches with whatever. Pitches with the length. And then it makes it all slow and cool sounding. That might be a little too slow though. Forgot I was still muted. But yeah, you can do that to kind of see if anything sounds different. Take ideas from that, or reverse it. I actually like that. Whoa. That's a pretty cool idea. Maybe... that's probably somewhere like way open. Where is that? I have no idea. Huh. I like the way it's like stabby like that, and like da 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 da. I like that. Alright, this is back up now. Let's switch back over to the actual project here. Here we go. So yeah, I want to keep this video not too long so that people can actually watch it all and it's not like 3 hours long, you know what I mean? So I don't want to stream for too terribly long. I just kind of wanted to go over where I've been, first of all, and then secondly, what's going on with this project. I think it's literally, like, just to show you how long it takes me. Oh, you can't see that. I'm gonna fix that. Like, literally 100 hours of just nothing getting done. I guess this is something, to be fair. But still, you know, people finish tracks in like 10 hours, like a day, not even. But comparing yourself to others is not the way. There's actually like, I have like a whole notebook. I kind of want to share it as a YouTube video or something, but trying new content is another kind of challenging thing for a lot of people, I think. It's very uncomfortable when you like don't know if something's going to work and you kind of want to try it, but it's like maybe a little bit outside your comfort zone. So things just kind of end up not getting done. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? There's probably a bunch of interesting, cool sound design stuff that I did in here. Well, I think making the vocal chops was pretty interesting. So I went on Splice and found this. Apparently I pitched it down a bunch. Yeah, then it just does that for a while. And I pitched, I guess, some of them. I don't think they're all pitched down. I think that's number 2. Yeah, this is regular. So, yeah. So then I just took all of those, put them into this insert, which has a chroma on it. It's just disabled because of the plugin settings. Trying to save CPU when it's not active. Put it through this saturation for the high end. I wonder if that's necessary. I guess it does something. OTT, little reverb, very tiny reverb on room. I probably don't need that pre-delay to be that high. And the attack should probably be a little higher, size a little lower. Let's try that. Yeah, that's better, I think. And then a little soothing. Makes everything a lot more pleasant to listen to, I think. And then wave shaping after the wait. OTT, reverb, then wave shaping. I don't know what I just did. I did something. Yeah, just a little bit of distortion to bring it up a little bit, and then got it. Just a little bit more harmonics, then the soothing, and then wait, was that what I did? I don't even remember. It's fine. Then just a little EQ. Little EQ. That's a lot of EQ. But yeah. I guess that was still a little sharp. Oh yeah, that's definitely way too much. I can see why I did that. And then I put this pan flow on it to kind of just move it around left and right. I didn't put it on full all the way because I think it's a little too much. So yeah, just a little bit. And then I layered that with these. Oh yeah. I don't know what just happened. Oh, it's going to that. Let me just play that by itself. I think it adds a little subtle layer below it. Ouch. I don't know which one that was. And those Drokel chops are really cool too. This is just a little, I think I made this using multi-band delay. Little effect I put on it. That's not working, okay. Yeah, just some regular reverb, a little chroma to add tonality. Where is it? So without that, and then with it, just a little subtle tonality on there. In the right key, at least. That's not doing anything, and then I just kind of confined it to this one area. Could have probably used a little more. That's like one of the big mixing things that I've been... Oh, wait. Speaking of mixing things. Sorry, I cut myself off. But this is important. Where is it? I think it was actually on the... Here. No. Nope. This one. Yeah, this is pretty important. I thought I'd get rid of that. Oh, it crashed. That's right. So yeah, I cut everything from 10K because with... Okay. Let me turn this off and then play the drop. It's going to be very obnoxious. Why, dude? Why do you crash? See, it doesn't want to play it. That's how bad it is. This is the second time. It's crazy. But the point is, you cut the high end so that it doesn't, it allows your hi-hats to kind of come through a little bit better. And then the high end from everything else kind of just kind of sits underneath that. So if you want that big washy sound, it has to kind of come from either, I guess noise is applicable too, but typically it's going to be like high end, you know, your, not high end, your crashes or hi-hats or something like that. At least in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know what to do now because this project keeps crashing. I have another project that I would like to actually, let me load a different FL. I have a bunch of projects going basically. Let me see. Can you guys see this? Yes, you can. Where is it though? Let's bring this over here. Aha. Got it. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to keep this video too long, so I'm going to probably cut this off shortly after I show this, because I would like people to be able to watch the video. Alright. So this was like a drum and bass thing I've been working on as well. I didn't realize I had an intro, actually. I'm gonna just skip that. I keep forgetting I'm muted. But yeah, these sounds, that's the kick. Oh yeah, I found these on Splice as well. I kind of put a lot of distortion on them. Put the Saturn, OTT, reverb, and then for some reason into that. I should probably do that. I think I did that on purpose. It's my attempt at an intro. Yeah, let's not talk about that second part. It's okay. But yeah, I think this has a lot of potential. Oh, wait. So I keep remembering stuff. It's bad. Well, it's not bad that I remember it. You know what? I'm just going to stop this sentence. I have another thing that I was using. Well, yeah, I have this Suno thing that I was trying to use, at least. Let me download it real quick. And let me not throw that in here, actually. It has a bunch of effects on it and processing and stuff. So go into here. And where'd it go? So this was the same kind of deal I did. So I put that into Suno, and then let me show you Suno real quick also. Oops. So yeah, I tried to do this with a bunch of different stuff. Like I've tried Shark Style. Apparently it doesn't recognize artists, which I should have just hovered over this, but I didn't realize that. So it was in vain. Yeah, it's not really good at sound design, at least not yet. I'm kind of worried about that. When it does become good at sound design, that's going to be a pretty scary day. Second part was going somewhere. Thank you. Yeah, when this thing gets good at sound design, then I'm going to get worried. And mixing, actually. Yeah. But for now, we're safe. I think this is a really cool idea, or idea generating thing. Basically, it's not really good for much else besides like maybe the bass line and yeah, just the ideas really. But other than that, I really don't see you can't just type this in and then release a track. You know what I mean? I don't think that's what it should be used for anyway, but that's my opinion. And that's the one I just showed you that was in the project. Which other ones did I have? It's so good at making these piano melodies for no reason. It's crazy. I think I tried to do AU5 too, but it doesn't recognize artists, which is kind of a shame. I love that part right there. That's so cool. Yeah, it's really muddy though, like I said. I know, right? It does sound pretty good. It's just the processing is terrible. Yeah, exactly. But I'm kind of okay with that because I feel like maybe like 3-4 years from now, I don't think we're going to be able to say that as much. And that kind of scares me. It probably scares everybody. But like, I also don't see the point of someone, unless you're like a DJ or something, just typing in a prompt and then releasing this as if it's their own track. You know what I mean? It's one thing because you can like upload your own things into here and then have it kind of, I guess, remix it, and then you can use that to, like what I did here, basically. But this is like a whole different level we're talking about, where you just click a button and release a track. I don't think that's going to catch on because I feel like most producers are really opposed to that. I did a poll on my channel, and it seems like most people are on the maybe side of the AI thing. And I don't particularly disagree with that either, because there's good applications for sure, but I think the potential for abuse is definitely high. But it doesn't really matter to the people creating the AI, so whatever, I guess. I'm trying to find that poll. That was a while ago. Oh wait, no, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, so out of 20 votes, it was like 50%. So 10 people, basically, out of 20, said maybe. And then the rest were basically against, 35%, and then 15% for. So very few people, that's just the prompt, the question was for or against AI in production. And that was what I got. Like I said, not entirely surprising. Just kind of worrying that it's like going in that direction. I think I tried throwing this discovery design thing, the Middle Eastern thing I just showed you. This goes so hard, but it just is not mixed properly. It's like, that sucks. Keep muting myself. I think there's another part to this where it actually sounded decent. Okay. Let's try this one. See, like, I would actually use this. That's crazy. think it actually goes into the what I put in there. Yeah. Like, you can just barely make out that this is that. Yeah, so it's still not perfect, but I think it's definitely good for, like I said, just making new ideas. That's pretty much it for now. I don't think we're going to get to the point where we just press a button and put out a releasable track just yet. Maybe like I'll just say 2025 to be safe. It's not very long. We don't have much time, guys. Yeah. Because I feel like if you say it's going to be like 5 years from now, it's just going to be like, oh, well, actually, it's next year or next week. I don't know. With GPT-7 or something. But yeah, that was pretty much everything I had to show you guys today. I don't want to make this video too long, like I've said like 5 times now. But yeah, it's already been 43 minutes. So until next time, I'm going to try to stream again before it's like 3 months from now. I promise. I'm promising myself that.